Good morning, good morning. How's everyone? Grab a cup and join me. We got a snowman cup today. It's lots of snow out there. I mean, like not feet, but not melting in December like it usually does. I was telling Deb that this morning. We usually have some kind of snow around Thanksgiving and it always melts. But this time it didn't melt, and then it just keeps flurrying on top of it, and it's not going to go away. So we'll probably have a white Christmas because it's not going away. I don't have a lot of things to show you today, so we're going to just like figure it out. That's usually what we do anyway. Go ahead and guess what's in the cup, and you can win a spot on the bracket board for that, or maybe something out of this Christmas basket right there. How's that sound, Deb? Is it okay? So, coffee time. So, I was over to the post office mailing all of the goodies from last live and had some more hats and the end of Whip It Good and the washcloths and goodness. Let's see if this is important. I don't think it is. No, it's not Deb, so it's not important. Anyway, so I was over there to the post office, and I was in line, and this guy came in, and he had a couple items across his arm, and he walked by, and he gave me a scarf, a knitted scarf, and I was like, "Oh, isn't that cool that he did that?" So I don't know whether he made it or not, but he gave everybody in line one. I don't know if he was delivering for someone else or just walking around town and giving out scarves. So how cool is that? It's a green. Let's see if I can. There. It's just a knitted scarf. That's all they did, and it's doubled. So yeah. So anyway, that's here. That was interesting. Our um our week at the bowling center. So what I didn't have a live last Sunday because we did a demonstration day and we had pros that came in and overlapped each other all through the week. So we started out with Daria Payak, then Verity Crowley joined her. Then EJ Tackett came, you know him, right? Player of the year for the last couple of years. Then Sean Rash and Kyle Troop. And then last, my favorite, who finished out the week, was Jesper Svensson. And he threw 300 on, I believe it was Friday morning. I think it was Friday. Yeah, it was Friday morning when he was bowling with the league. So each one of them got to bowl with the league. When they finished league, they drew names, and whoever had their names drawn could bowl at the end with one of the pros. So every night or day of the week, whatever league there was, somebody bowled with them. So he got to throw 300 Friday in his league. So that's his second one at our house at Midway. And I think that is the most for. There were a few of them that had one, but now he has two. So yeah, it was a long week. It was a lot of fun. They come and visit us in that beginning of December like that every year. Yeah, the owner does set it up and everything. So, that was fun. it's over now, so we have to get back to our Christmas orders, our mystery boxes, because I did that again this year. There's only a couple left, but they can pick them up tomorrow, which means they start opening up the boxes. And I did cheat and give a couple away yesterday. So they were like, "Well, it's only 2 days." I'm like, "Yeah, you can have it." So if you've been watching, I have been opening my Advent that I got from Cindy. This is a hand collated Advent, right? She had these boxes and she made up an Advent that was for me. So I'm on day number, and I know I'm not keeping up with the days correctly, but I'm on number 13, so I should be opening number 13, 14 today. But I don't want to do that on camera. I'm going to do it on video, so I'm not going to open those on the live. But I've been making stockings with them, with the yarn from the Advent, and some of them have been full skeins, enough for me to make a full stocking out of, like these. And you've been seeing them on the Vlogmas, but I figured, what the heck. So those are the full ones, and I just added little buttons and stuff. And then there were two that only had enough to make half of the bottom half, so I added a natural color to finish up Mr. and Mrs. Gingerbread. So the last video I did, there was a smile mail in there, and it was from Teresa, and it had this adorable little sweater ornament. I cannot get over this. This is absolutely adorable. I just love it. So I want to thank Teresa again for that, because it was beautiful. But she also sent me a pair of handmade knit socks that she made. And these are amazing. Yeah, they are. They are. I love these. I will take care of them. I'm trying to identify this yarn, and I think that I know what yarns these are. I do believe I know. But then again, a lot of the speckled blue and pinks, they all a lot look alike. Do they fit? Let's see. Well, I didn't try one on yet, but I'm sure they do. I wear a 7, so, you know. Yeah, they do. I'm going to put my foot up in the camera. There we go. It fit perfectly. Almost like she knew my size. So perfect. Oh my gosh, that is so crazy. Wow. Uh-huh. Oh, I did. Okay. All right. That is super cool, though. All right. So this, I was thinking that this was probably remember the other subscription that used to be popular till they killed it over COVID? I got that subscription for, oh my goodness, 3 years, 4 years, I think. see if I could find a skein from that subscription. I don't know if I can, but let's see. Yeah, it was called Knit Crate. Remember Knit Crate? That was a skein from Knit Crate, because I'm thinking that this was one of them. Yeah. Wear them out and I'll make you another pair. Okay. Okay. Love it. Thank you again. Thank you so much. Hey, Deb, how about we start off with a drawing? Let's see if we can get some names on this bracket game. All right, so let's go with mark in the chat. Have to be United States address. You know that part. Everybody knows. And if you want a spot on the bracket board, write bracket. If you want something out of that basket, write basket. And I will, we'll see if we can fill this board in. Real quick, we're going to go over what's left. So we have 2 numbers on the first bracket, 7 and 8. We have 9 and 15 on the second one. So that's almost full. The third and fourth one, however, are not. We have 18, 20 through 23. And then we have 25, 26, 30 through 32. So we end up like a lot on this side. Yeah, we need to fill it up so we can get a winner. All right. So what have I been working on? Hats. I have been working on hats. So I'll start with how am I doing on my one sweater? Well, I haven't worked on anything. And so I haven't worked on this sweater or any of the sweaters lately, this week anyway. But this is yarnable. It is the green mint one. And I am just on the bottom. So I did break for the sleeves. And I started with a mint solid. It is one of the premier basics in the mint. So that's my pairing. And yeah, this came out a little weird, but that's okay. It's actually attached to the hat. So I started the hat. So now I'm ready to wait and do the actual body color. So this one hasn't gotten far, but I did start the hat. So there's hat number 1. And this is the hat show. I just want to show you how many hats I have. Oh my heavens. So I'm going to get back in there. I have no idea why this is so messed up, but it'll work out. All right. So now we move to the other bag. This is a bag that Ravini made. This bag was one that came from yeah, I can't think of her first name. Anyway, that's terrible, isn't it? Anyway, she sent me a whole bunch of stuff, and there was a couple of bags in there, and that's where that one came from. Oh my gosh, can't believe I forgot her name. I know. It's just the way it is, right? It's like we're getting older. Okay, so this hat is just a skein of yarn that I thought I would work up for Christmas parties, giveaways. So this one is a bulky, and it's on the needle. So that one's just one that I thought I would work up. And then the other one is the November yarn, right? The November yarn. And it's this far. This one was the loops and threads Carousel, and it's a bulky yarn as well. Very nice, very soft. Okay, so those two are going. They're all in this bag. But when you get going, or you do an hour, all of a sudden you've gained like 3 inches. So bulky yarns go fast. I just need to work on them. And this is the fourth one. So we want, we'll get to Lynn in just a second. This is our Twinkle. This is our yarn for December. It is very pretty. It's all Twinkle. I'm doing the Bag a Day. I put it in the Joshua Tree. I'm doing that. This starts at the top at the crown and works its way down and has a lot of cables. Yeah, cables and then some texture. So we're on repeat number 2. And it's just beautiful. Just beautiful. So Lynn won the first drawing of the day. She's quite excited because I don't think she's ever won on the live. No. And her comment was to pick out of the basket. So we're going to move this basket over here. All right. So there are 3 bags in here. 1 is the white one. 2 is this one in the middle. 3 is this one. Then we have some other booklets. I have a little pouch from Yarnable that I threw some stuff in. I have the crochet magazine from the autumn of 2020. 2 degrees. Oh my gosh, Cindy, it's time to sit in the house and make stuff. And then there's a knit book in the back. So what looks good to you today? Now, if you don't want any of these, you can trade it up. I'll let you get on that bracket board. Yep, no problem. The Yarnable pouch. Okay. All right. So we'll do this. And I'm going to put it back over here. I would like to throw in a stitch marker in here of your choice. There are goodies in there, things that came from Yarnable or whatever. But did you have a stitch marker that you saw that you would like to have? I've got smiley faces. I've got Christmas ones. Got all kinds of. I even still have Halloween. We still have some snowmen. We got a candy cane and a candy. The 17 below. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh my goodness, that's nuts. A Christmas one, okay. I do have a bunch that are all silver. They're all Christmas. There's stockings and mittens, snowflakes. Ooh, that one's nice. They're all nice. Really, they are. Oh, Christmas tree. All right. I will surprise you. All right. This is a green one, happens to be. We have a bunch of stickers in here. We have buttons. Now, this little stitch marker is going to have to go in a bag because I don't want to just throw it in here. So I will do that. Put in that in a bag. All right. Make sure I don't lose it. All right. So we are not doing a live make along together for December. But how many of you have an Advent? I'm just curious. How many of you do? I want a little feedback today. Yeah, so that is a terrible cold. Why do you live there? Yeah. You have a tea Advent. Okay. And you're doing one from Beverly. So that one is that one to make something as you go also? Because I haven't had a chance to watch Beverly's videos. I know I'm bad. So tell me about the one that Beverly's doing and the one that you are doing, Denise. It's the same one. You have the Sip and Stitch from Hobby. Oh, you did the Hobby? Oh, I didn't do it this year. Beverly says, what? Not watching me. I didn't mean to not watch you. Oh, I can't get near the TV long enough to. I'm sorry. It's amigurumi. Oh, okay. See, I thought I was going to sneak that in and ask Denise, and Beverly wasn't going to be here, but yeah, she caught me. Oh, dear. You know I'm going to go back and watch it now. You got that on a playlist? I'll play them all. You know I'm going to. It's only fair, right? You've done one by the Twice Sheared Sheep. I've seen that one opened by someone 2 or 3 years ago. But yeah, it's expensive. Okay. No, okay. I know. That's okay. It's all right. Whatever. Uh-huh. I will do it. I'll comment somewhere halfway and say, see, I'm here. But remember when you did that one from, oh, I think you did it twice, from Crochet Society? Yeah, I watched everyone. Yeah. Go back and binge that one. It's good. It's good. Hi, Dee. Yeah, that's true. We got to treat ourselves or spoil ourselves. And I'll tell you what, I did. Instead of buying an Advent this year, I decided that I was too busy because of the timing of the year. So I was on well, I bought other yarn, so it's not like I didn't buy yarn because I always buy yarn, right? Right. So I bought a subscription to Southern Skeins. Yep. I don't know whether I will get December or not. I was hoping I would, but I don't know. So I went ahead and bought Southern Skeins. Now that originally, when they first started, had something to do with my friend Christi from Tea Doddles, and she was helping and she was making bags with or for them. I don't know whether she has anything to do with them anymore, because I think the lady has started making her own bags. I don't know, but I went ahead and added that for next year. So I will have both Yarnable and Southern Skeins. And so that's my replacement for Jimmy Beans because I did not get Jimmy Beans for a long, long time. Haven't had it. And I don't know if they're going to start back up again. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But so every other month, Mary Maxim has the sock yarn club, and it's very inexpensive, and it's only every other month. So I'm still doing that, and I usually end up, you can win that from me a lot of times. I didn't do it last month, but the last time, but anyway. But yeah, I did add that for next year. Yeah. And it, again, when you're busy and you can't go to, or you don't have the kind of shops we used to be able to go to. I mean, I only have one shop and she's never open. And I don't have Hobby Lobby and I only have Michael's now. So having a Yarnable, and that it's just what I'm doing. It's just fun. So yeah, and then again, yeah, I miss it. Jimmy Beans was fun. Um, but I guess what I'm trying to say is it's when you have a busy life and you have something to look forward to that you don't have to go out and get, and it just comes in the mail. It's like, oh, that's why I get it. I know that's why. And there are still goodies in it and stuff that I can share with everyone else if I want to. So I do that. All right. All right. It's time to play Let's Make a Yarn Deal. This is my favorite part of the show. If you are in the United States and you want to play, this is how you play. Everybody that is an OG here knows how this game works. So my friend Deb marks the chat. You put in your favorite color and favorite weight of yarn in that chat. Now I can choose to run into the very first one that I think matches, and it might be bougie. It might not. It might be acrylic. Who knows? But if I think it matches, I sometimes bring 2 or 3 items off the shelves in Christi's closet and bring them to the camera. And then we go over them. So that is what I will do today. So there you go. Deb marked the chat. So we will definitely get a winner here soon. Now, what else have I been doing? I've been trying to finish that blanket for my daughter. I've done a few rows this week. I'm into the very light cream. The light cream finishes one roll. It'll start the next. And as soon as it starts to get dark again, that'll be one. That's all I have left is one roll. It will be done. But I'll tell you what, this is the longest stretch. The first 2 cakes of this went quick. But this time, this is the slowest cake. I'm going to work on it today. Yeah, I'm definitely going to. I did work on the last December washcloth. I can show you that it is almost done. And I'll tell you what about this. This is the prettiest. I mean, you would think that this is not pretty, right? It's black cotton yarn. I love this cotton. It's black, right? But it has green flecks for Christmas. It is green. And look at, can you see the flecks? I don't know if I'm out of the way there. So it's not quite done, but oh my gosh, is this ever pretty? It is. I don't know why. So we've got to finish this and then do the towel topper. And we will have 12 done for the year. I'm excited about it. I can't wait till she gets them. Can't wait till I can give them to her. She's going to freak. They are almost done. Just a little bit more. I almost finished that washcloth. It's got one row left yesterday, but then I got busy again. Oh, it's the that metallic green is the whole entire washcloth is sparkling. I'm hoping I can get that in the camera when I do the down for the washcloth for the month. What I'll do is I will tape that as soon as they're done and save it because I want to give them to her on Christmas. So I won't have them for the end of the month. So I'll just tape the video. Anyway, 17 entries. Where is everybody today? Let's see if we can find a winner, right? Deb's going to get us a winner. So yeah, I have been working on stuff, just not constantly. We're binging Homeland on Netflix right now. And if you are into a lot of like SEALs type thing or CIA or something like that, you might like it. It's pretty good. But I'm also following, Taylor Sheridan stuff like Landman and mayor of whatever. I can't remember. Beverly. You think I have puzzle yarn just hiding around? You think I do? I think she thinks I owe her some puzzle yarn for not watching her advent videos. Okay. All right, play me some Van Halen, will you? And I will see what I can find. Oh, dear. She's going to steal my puzzle yarn. Yeah, she's going to. I'm going to put this over here for Miss Lynn. Let's get that ready. Oh, my gosh. The first thing that happens is I come over here and boom, there's puzzle yarn sitting right here. Oh, my goodness. It's a darn thing your driver didn't ruin my NASCAR. Oh, dear. I think I got to come over here to find puzzle yarn because that's on this side of the room. See what we got over here. Oh, yoy. Yep. Oh, I don't know if these are. Jeepers. You guys can't see me, can you? Yeah, you can, but now you can't see. All right, let me see here. Holy cats. Girl. She never said what color. Okay. I think I might have found some. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see. Okay. All right. So, puppy jammies. Yes. Yes. I always wear my puppy pajamas online on Sunday morning or something. Okay. All right, Bev, you're pain in the you know what. Okay. Okay. All right. So we have some puzzle yarn. Are you ready? We have this is 100% acrylic, and this yarn is huge. It is bulky 5, and they put 328 yards in one of these. So it's a lot. You can make about 3 hats out of this, I believe. All right. So the first one I have, now I don't know if they changed any of these colors, and I don't know how old these are, but I don't care. This is called anagram. And I'm going to have to move out of the way for you to see these. Anagram is a brown, and I'm going to say this is like an like a Texas type colorway that like I don't know, it's got that teal running through it. Uh-huh. I don't have any of that, Bev. I didn't buy any. I don't know. But this one is really pretty, I think. So there's one. All right. It's still fun. This one is called, so you got that? That was anagram. All right. This one is called crossword. And it is, again, beautiful. That's what puzzle yarn does. Right? That's crossword. All right. Here we go. I pulled out a few. This one is called Jigsaw. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. Jigsaw. All right. I'm not done. Chill out. I'm not done. This one I just got from Walmart not all that long ago. It is called Kickball. I hadn't seen this one before. Kickball. Right? Isn't that cool? And then the last one I'm offering up today for you is called Dominoes. Look at that color. I think that Cheryl would like that color. Yeah, they are. They're gorgeous. So there you go. There you go. I didn't bring them all out. I keep them in the back over there. So are you going to pick one of those? Or are you going to trade it up for something out of the basket? Or a spot on that bracket board? Because I don't think you're on that bracket board. And then you're going to have to wait till I put them all back again. Yeah, you like and, oh, she's got a Santa stitch marker she wants too. Boy, you know what you want. So you want the kickball. That one. Okay. All right. Let's put these over here. Let's set them right here for a minute. All right. Again. All right. And we want a Santa stitch marker. How do you know I have one? I think you have a camera right through here. Let me see. Santa. Oh, no. I don't have any this year. I've got a set of bells. These are silver. I've got a set of mittens. Look at Johnson, too. Holy cow. Oh, dear. Can't believe it. I'll make one, she said. Okay. Guess I better write myself a note. Make Bev a Santa. Oh, dear. Is that for not watching your videos? Stitch marker. Okay, I wrote it down. Goodness. It's a darn good thing I got friends. Yeah, well, you stole my what is it? Kickball. Stole it right out of my room. All right. I hope you all have Cindy knows. I'm gonna go out. Oh gosh, I gotta tell you this. So I told Deb this morning. I'm just gonna tell you. I forgot. I was speaking to Doug. I know what he's doing. So on Black Friday, we bought a new washer and dryer. Yeah, we finally did it. We had 5 minutes. We ran down to Lowe's. We bought the washer and dryer, and we went to work, and we did like a 13-hour day. All right, so you would have thought I would have had it by now, right? No. So Black Friday was on a Friday. And the following Tuesday, it snowed like a son of a gun. And they kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, saying they were still coming. They were still coming. We had to, delay going to work. Doug did, waiting for them. And you know what? They never got here. Never got here. Well, they tried to reschedule it two times, and that didn't work. They had to cancel. So then the next time they were scheduled was last Tuesday. And they got here. They took it off the truck. They got it down on the bottom, you know how you take it off and you unwrap it, and it was broken. The door was broken. So they put it back on the truck and took it back because I don't want a broken one. I paid for a brand new one. So we're going to try again this Tuesday. Wish me luck. I don't know. It's terrible. It's just awful. If they screw this up a third time, I think we're going to cancel it. We're going to get it somewhere else. And it's awful. It's just awful. I haven't been able to, we won't go there because we unhooked everything. The gas line and everything is unhooked. So you can't, anyway, you can't wash in the washer that we had. So you could only use the dryer. Anyway, it's just a long story. But yeah, they definitely need to get it here. And, whatever. So that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Let's see, what else can we do? We can do one more drawing before we leave. Does anybody have any questions about anything? The hats and more hats will continue for 26. I will still do the monthly I do have to say one thing, and I know you heard where I got it from, and I don't want to repeat that. But in the past, they delivered themselves. They ordered, if you ordered something, and they delivered themselves, so it would be just down the street from my house that they would be getting it, and they would be coming from and delivering. So it would have been a lot quicker of a delivery. However, they have changed the ways that they do the deliveries, and I found out that they do not do their own deliveries anymore. They have sourced it out. Everyone sources out everything now. You don't have to pay employees all of the benefits and things that you do if they're employees, if you source something out. So that's the answer, right? So they source it out. So some delivery company is out of town. It's up in Syracuse or whatever, and that's where it's coming from. And this is why I can't get it, because as you get north from here into lake effect, you're going to get more and more snow. And Cortland and up is that way. And so again, yeah, that is why. So I really wish they didn't do it that way, but that's what's happening. So we're not getting it from the actual store anymore. We're getting it some other way. All right, Deb, go ahead. Mark the chat. We'll do another drawing. And I do have to say, in this drawing, you can pick something out of the basket, a bracket game number, or one of the puzzle yarns that Beverly did not pick. It's only fair. So there you go. Go ahead and write it in. Let's see how many of you decided that you liked those. my post office bill this week is going to be a little higher because it is increased because of Christmas. mm. I'm thinking about that Santa Claus stitch marker and wondering, do I have one? I don't know. I might. I'll see. She's going to get what she gets. You know that? She is going to get what she gets. I hope you're all enjoying your Secret Santa. I hope you are. I know we are. Every time somebody posts that they got one, I look and, oh my goodness, yes. So much fun. So, All right. All right. I was just checking something. Oh, no? You never had puzzle yarn before? Oh, my goodness. Now they came out with a whole different line like we were talking about. Maybe I'll have to get some. I know. We'll have to look on Premiere. It's Premiere. Just go on Premiere's line website, and I'll tell you what. You won't be disappointed in most of the stuff that they have. But again, I bought this at Walmart. Yeah, they have puzzle yarn at Walmart, and you have to look up on the top row because they don't get very much, and when they do, people just put it up there. So you have to look and search. One of our Walmart's is a lot bigger of a yarn section than the other one. And I don't mean huge, but it's a little bit. It's I think the aisle's longer, and the one is actually on the aisle that you are, like the main aisle. So it's trashed all the time because it's not like you don't have to go into the craft section to find it, where other ones you do. This one is just the first line, the only line of yarn is literally on the walkway. So people just trash it. And Teresa says it's probably the best price. It is. It probably is. It is. Oh yeah. So it's $5.98. Huh. I don't, this doesn't have a price on it, so I don't know what I paid, but you think about it, bulky yarn normally comes in about 109 yards. If you can get one that's 328 yards and it's more, I mean, it's the same amount, $5, as a skein of, say, loops and threads, that's $5. I mean, who would? I mean, it makes sense, right? All right, who won? What? All right, so Teresa made that little sweater, and you're saying that they have that pattern on Premier's website? Is that what you're telling me? We got to look and see which one that Cindy won. Cindy won. Oh, yes. Congratulations, Cindy. Okay. All right. So you're thinking that I can do that, huh? Teresa is way better of a knitter than I am at the moment. I'm trying to catch up with her. She's always encouraging me to do color work, and I did. I did one last Halloween. I did a color work hat. Now, here's my worst nightmare is I do the color work. It's all wonderful, but the hat brim is too stretchy and it doesn't come back. What is wrong with my brims? It's the same thing that happens with the ankle on the sock. It's not stretchy anyway. So I do knit too loose. I'm knitting too loose. My tension and it's not this, I don't know. I need you people to come visit me and teach me. This is Cindy's yarn she won. Yeah. Yeah. So my sweaters are my favorite because they don't, I do have a couple of little errors sometimes. We all do. But I can get the seams to finish up properly. Do I have a puppy or a kitty? Yes, I do. I do. So this is Cindy. She won this. All right. I do have a puppy. No kitties left. I have a puppy right here. All right. Here we go. There it is. There it is. Yeah. All right. So we'll put that on there. Anybody else have any other questions? All right. Yeah, you'll like this. You can make some really nice hats out of this. And what I like about the bulky, it makes for some color work, right? You see the shades of color work come out when you use this. And I just forget it's there. I should be using it. It's nothing wrong with it. Of course not. But then you also have a meaty hat to put a pom-pom on. You don't have a wimpy hat. Because when you wear a hat with a pom-pom, you want it to stand up. You don't want it to fall over. And that bulky yarn does make a nice home for a pom-pom. You didn't guess the coffee yet. You guys, this is the hard one. Do you remember a box of coffee that I got that was from the Cold Stone Creamery? Yeah, it was a cookie box. It was all cookies and food flavors. And this one is one of them. I opened it up and I looked in there, and there was a couple that they were, like cookie flavors and cinnamon and stuff like that I drink all the time. But this one was one I hadn't heard of, so I'm like, yep, we've got to try this one. So what it is I got to look it up now. I sent it to Deb, and and I've got to read what she wrote, or what I wrote to her. It is cheesecake fantasy with hazelnut creamer. So it's cheesecake flavor. Yeah. I was like, oh, okay, this is good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it is pretty good. But it was the only one in there, so I won't have any more. I won't be able to make it again. But yeah, it's pretty good. I hope you guys are having a good month so far. I just realized I hadn't done a video since November, live, and I only missed 1 week. So yeah. All right. It's been fun spending the time with you guys. I'm going to get back to some opening of Advents. I've got 2 stockings to make for that to catch up. And then I got to work on that blanket. I'll work on my hats when I feel like I have a minute here, a minute there, because that's when I do it. But anyway, I hope everybody's getting their Christmas presents finished, because I know I'm trying. I am trying. I want to get that blanket done. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful week. Yes. I hope, and stay warm. It is freezing every time the wind is blowing here. That it's just, I don't want to go out. Don't want to. Yes. Love you all too. All right. Take a moment out of each day and be creative. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye for now.